So, I've been to a few cubing competitions, and I've mentioned a bunch of times how much I recommend everyone to go to a cubing competition. Today, I'm going to talk more about why I say this, and some things about competitions that you should know. Let's talk about it. So, let's start off with this. The Rubik's Cube is one of the best-selling toys in the world, and more people are getting into cubing and learning how to solve the Rubik's Cube, thanks to tutorials on the internet and YouTube, especially during the time when we were all locked inside because of a global pandemic and we had nothing better to do than watch YouTube or TikTok or whatever other social media or streaming service there was. With more and more people learning how to solve the Rubik's Cube, and a percentage of those people keeping at it and getting faster at solving it, I think that these people should attend a cubing competition. You may think that a lot of the people are there to win or attempt to win, but while that is the case for some people, most people at cubing competitions are there to hang out, have fun, and compete in events that they are good at. You have the opportunity to make more friends who have the same hobby as you, in this case cubing, and you can also try out different cubes with different setups too, which is what I have done in the past few competitions I went to. For example, I tried out a GAN 11, a Tornado V2, older GAN cubes, and a Boron treated Valk in my first competition, and I also got to try out a giant cube in my most recent competition I went to. The memories that were made in the past few competitions were some of the best memories I've had in the past year, aside from school events for me, which are in a similar league. So, how do competitions work? There are a bunch of tables where people hang out, try cubes, and there's an area where you will compete. In the competitors area, you submit your cube, and a runner will take your cube to the scramblers and then to the solving station where you will do your solves. It is done in an average of 5 format where you are given 5 attempts in each round with your single solves and averages counting. Your results are then posted onto your WCA profile after that competition is over. If you want more details about how to compete in a competition, Cubehead's tutorial is really useful for learning how to compete for the first time. I'll put a card here and a link in the description so you can learn about how to compete and the competition process in general. Something you should do when you go to your first competition is to not care about your results as much as having a good time. In the first mains and goals video I made for my first competition, one of my main goals was to talk to people more and have a good time. I feel like putting yourself in the mindset that you are there to have a good time and experience something new will help your results and make it more exciting when you go. When I went to my first competition, I didn't really have high expectations for my results, but since I was in the mindset that I wanted to have a good time at that competition, I still somehow shattered my results there and expectations. However, I think that the time after your first few competitions is when you should actually start caring about your results. After all, your results are being posted to your WCA profile, and you don't want to clutter your WCA profile with bad results. But for your first competition, it doesn't really matter that much. Overall, competitions have been a fun experience for me. I got to meet a bunch of people, try different cubes and various different setups, and compete in events I'm good at and in new events. However, it may not be for everyone though. Maybe if you just casually cube and don't care about competitions, you obviously don't need to go to one. And how well your competition goes depends on the way the competition is organized and how well it is organized. But for most people who are into cubing, I recommend all of you to go to a cubing competition no matter if you just got into cubing or if you are very good at it. I think that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna see you all next time. Bye.